All right, welcome to part two. Ha! Uh, let's help House save some lives. Um, if you don't know where we left off, check out the last 10 minutes of part one, and then you'll know. All right, let's start. I love his face. Are you Gwen Walton, producer of Globetrotting? Because I wrote the screenplay, and you really gotta read it. Is Henry okay? We think Henry has Penicillium marnifi, which he's likely contracted in some third world germ factory like Malaysia or Detroit. That can't be right. Let's turn this a little bit. There you go. That's perfect. That can't be right. He can't have anything like that. Well, why not? I'm House and I'm right. Hmm. You smell bad. How often does Henry... Ooh, that's loud. How often does Henry change his clothes, or is that just his natural scent? Do you think his condition might be hygiene related? Exotic. Excuse me. Exotic pets. Did Henry ever buy exotic pets while overseas? And he's an old guy, so hopefully he didn't mistake an Asian kid for a pet. Oh, that's bad. 2010, man. He once brought a cockatoo years ago. Why is that important? That is important. He has bird flu. Diagnosis. Why are you so certain this isn't Penicillium NFS whatever? Did you get one of those online PhDs? Yeah, are you a I'm more of a doctor than that bitch. I'm more of a doctor than you, and my face is right in your face. I don't know why I went to pause, but I'm gonna move. Probably. Up here's good for now. Alright, resume. Yeah, I'm more of a doctor than her. I don't know why it's messing up. Next. I just know Henry. He's probably just got the flu. You're a doctor. And he get his teeth done. Has Henry had any dental work recently? Because it's hard to diagnose someone when you're falling in love with their smile. He had a molar removed a few months ago. Why do you ask? Working hours. You're overworking him, man. What kind of hours does Henry work? And napping doesn't count. Why does he look exhausted? Exotic diseases. Some exotic diseases could be ravaging Henry's body at this very moment. Isn't that cool? I mean, aren't you worried? Uh, yeah, aren't you worried? Oh, it's so fucking awesome. He had all sorts of exotic diseases before, but this time, trust me, it's nothing like that. Um, do you guys have sex? Could be an STD. When was Henry's last sexual encounter? And was it more like an on golden pond or a cocoon? I don't understand. How is this relevant? Diarrhea. Diarrhea. The last time Henry had the flu, was diarrhea part of the equation? Was calculus part of the equation? Ooh. He he said he had stuff coming out of both ends. Do you really need to know this? Yes, I'm a doctor. God. Secret. Is there something you're not telling me? Something sexy? Look, I want Henry released from this hospital immediately. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late for an appointment. They're totally doing it. Keeping occupied. Does Henry have a tendency to get bored easily? I mean, I'm talking to you and I'm getting bored easily. Quite boring. Henry's always alert and full of pep. Work conditions. Does Henry work around any... Wow, I'm getting sick. Save me, house. Hold on. Alright. Does Henry work around any respiratory irritants like silicone? What I mean is, are your breasts are your breasts real? Typical house. I'm telling you, I'm sure it's not a respiratory problem. Salary. What's Henry's salary? You don't have to give me a figure. Just let me know if he makes more than Howie Mandel. Highly important. That's none of your business. Alright, it's not because of his salary. Does he have any mood swings? Does Henry experience mood swings? Are you kidding me? Henry's the most stable person on the planet. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm getting sick. Oh no. Vaccinations. Before Henry went to Malaysia, why wasn't he vaccinated for common diseases like malaria or typhoid? Is he one of those guys who gets off on puking? Henry's got a strong immune system. If he had a strong immune system, he wouldn't be here. Side effects. What sort of chemicals do you use in the special effects on the show, and why don't say Viagra, although I guess that does cause a special effect. No chemicals, just dry ice to simulate fog at times. Carbon dioxide poisoning. Lower puncture, just to find out. Stunts. Does Henry do his own stunts, although at his age standing up qualifies as a stunt? Why? Does he have some sort of injury? Malaysia. Where were you when Henry was in Malaysia? Please tell me you were moonlighting at a strip club. I was here in the Globe Trotting production offices going over the show's budget. And then you went to the strip club. I'm sorry, I do have an appointment. At the strip club? House, we've been looking all over for you. Dude, I'm trying to figure out what strip club she works at. I've been looking all over for you. Well, no, I haven't, but I'm big on one-upsmanship. Foreman 13. This is Gwen. She's Henry's producer. Nice to meet you. As I said repeatedly, I must be going. Good luck with your appointment. Wink, wink. Appointment? Yes, 13, good point. What appointment is she talking about? Follow Gwen and find out the answer to that question. So there I was, cough, cough, in the Amazon, trying to make my way across a rope bridge. Excuse me. Directly below me, a family of hungry crocodiles stamping at my ankles, and the rope bridge started to snap. Oh no, some good shit. Oh, I know what happened next. Then Santa Claus took you to the magical kingdom of ice cream, and you feasted on rainbows. Mm, my unnamed energy drink. Yeah, that was a good episode. House, this guy's a legend. Excuse me. These sick patients are getting me sick, man. If by legend you mean a big fat liar, then I agree. Let me tell you something, young man. His BP is climbing. You okay? My chest. Well, it's not Penicillium marnifi because that doesn't make you look like an anchovy pizza. I was just going to say that. Lab results from the lung biopsy are negative. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor. There's something he's not telling us. Go to his house. See what you can find. Toxins, clues, the rock that he used to kill Abel. Cool. Ah, looks like I need a lower puncture. So this is Henry Richer's house. Impressive. Yeah, it's alright, I know. Yeah, just one more reason for Chase to idolize the guy. Come on. When you were a kid, wasn't there anyone on TV you admired? Sure, then I grew up. Now we can just look around and get out of here. Locate 18 clues in Henry's house that might lead to a diagnosis for his condition. Pan left and right and search the area with the cursor. The color of the cursor indicates proximity includes green, close to a clue, red, not close to a clue. Uh, it always dual monitor. Get all the clues. There's a whiskey bottle up there, bro. Stop it. Moldy sandwich. Nah, Foreman made that when he was. We'll just say moldy sandwich. Pills. Houseplant. That was cool. Two more items. One more. Crack in the wall. Huh. If this house is as old as Henry is, these paint chips could contain heavy metals. Interesting. Take photos, correct location, use mouse, click the corners of photos, double click to rotate them. Ah, what we got here? What's a stage? Okay. Okay. This goes here. Goes here. This goes here. No. This goes here. And this goes here. It's a pyramid. Just what is that a photo of? It's a pyramid, bro. What? Just in the studio of a pyramid. You're kidding me. This isn't a Malaysian temple. It's all at all. It's a soundstage here in New Jersey. I knew it. No, you didn't. Okay, fine, I didn't. But see, this is why I do not have any heroes. There's an address on the back of the photo. Take this stuff back to house. I have to catch up with 13. You have to do something. My stomach is killing me. Yeah, but with all these liberal juries these days, your stomach will probably get off with a light slap on the wrist. BAM! Alright. 14 years later, this game still holds true. I think there's something inside of me. Like a gremlin. It's like I'm not in control of my own body. Well, to be fair, there's not much of a body to be in control of. BAM! Okay, Skeletor, let's check you out. Examine the patient carefully and look for any signs of illness. Okay, we'll check with the head. Oh, you have some lines on your head. Yeah, look at that. There's some lines right there. Well, dry skin. Okay. Straight up your nose. Stick that pen straight up there. Tooth decay. What about your stress level? Are you stressed out at work? Not particularly. Alright. What about your dental hygiene? When was the last time you brushed your teeth? You, lady. What do you mean? I brush my teeth after every meal. Okay. What have you been eating lately? Do you eat normally? Are you on a diet? You look like you're on an all heroin diet. Well, I watch my weight, but I think I eat very healthy. Alright. Stick that pen up her nose again. Do you tell me what's wrong with you? In your ear. I know it's a flashlight. Excess earwax. Ew. Well, what's in your hair? Iron deficiency? Do you have an iron deficiency? Oh no. Job? What do you do for a living? I'm a paralegal. Oh, walked right into that one, didn't you? Oh, well, fuck. Hair products? What do you put in your hair? Because it's thinner than a promise. Thin, but I just use conditioner every morning. Hmm. Well, we got all those for. Let's check your chest. Good, let's check your chest. Yeah. You magnifying? No. Gloves? Ah? Stethoscope? Rapid heart rate. And high blood pressure. Let's go to the sexual activity. We have to stick with the theme because he was questioning the other chick about the old dude's sexual activity. So we'll stick with the theme because sex. When was the last time you had any sexual contact? And no, using a public toilet doesn't count. I guess it's been 4 to 5 weeks since I had sex. Did you use protection? Of course. All right. I got those two. We'll exit her chest. I guess we'll check her, whatever this is. Or no, the other one. Up a little bit. There you go. Her belly. All right. Stomach cramps. Okay. I can't just. I click. I click. You click. We click. Ask about checkups. When was your last medical checkup? A year ago. Alright, regularity. How often do you go to the bathroom? And since you're a girly girl, do you poop rainbows? That's important. See, girls don't fart, and they only poop rainbows. It's very important. Yuck. I really try not to use the bathroom. I go maybe once a week or something. Ooh, that's bad. Take me through the whole day with Elisa. What's breakfast? That'd be a salad dressed with vinegar. How decent and satisfying. What's for lunch? Two small rice cakes. I don't suppose those rice cakes come on top of a T-bone steak, do they? And for dinner? Sugar-free jello. So what do you think, Dr. House? Can you cure me? Oh, I can cure you, but we're going to have to make an appointment. For the OR? No, Starbucks. I prescribe 3 danishes and a blueberry muffin. I'm sorry? You're severely anorexic. You need to eat. Try one of those giant black and white cookies. Think of it as a homogeneous vitamin that's packed full of calories and isn't actually good for you. But, exactly. You don't have a butt. It's my medical opinion that you need more of a butt. Now get your non-existent butt out of here. Damn right. You ain't got no ass. Eat some food and come back. Candy cups, chocolate. Oh, he done did fucked up that one. 'Cause she was eating candy. So this is where Gwen had her appointment. Same address that was on the photos we found. Wow, look at all this stuff. Oh, hey, what? This rock is made of foam. Welcome to the magical world of showbiz, Foreman. I don't think any of these props are responsible for Henry's condition. Let's keep checking just to make sure. Locate 9 clues on the globetrotting soundstage that may lead to a diagnosis for his condition. Same as before. Uh, I hate when it does that. Stop. Not exiting the game. I'm just pretty close to a clue. Like, it wants me to pick this. Oh, there you go. Statue. Another statue. Hula dancer. Hula dancer. It's poisonous. Oh, oh, oh. That's a glitch. That's a glitch. We're going back the other way. Rock. A flag? I don't know why a flag would be. And then small rock. What at the bottom of the statue to clean it off? Made in New Jersey. Alright, I cleaned it off. It said made in New Jersey. What more do you want? More, man, I cleaned it off. More, man. I did all that before, man. It says made in New Jersey. Interesting. What was hidden underneath all the dirt? Made in New Jersey for the last freaking minute. Come on. If this statue's from Tibet, then why does it say made in New Jersey? Oh my god. You're right. None of this stuff made Henry sick. It doesn't tell us anything. Except what a sham he was running. He hasn't been to a remote location in years. Amazon rainforest, pyramids of Giza. They all say made in New Jersey. Hey, look, there's Gwen. What are you doing here? This is private property. If you don't leave now, I'll have you arrested for trespassing. Really? Because what you're doing here may not get you arrested, but the press sure would find it interesting. Fine, what do you want? Entourage. Does Henry have an entourage? Why do you think they gave him this disease? Soundstage. Why are you faking Henry's exotic adventures on this soundstage? I don't know if you noticed, but Henry's an old man. Fair. Let's press on that. What does Henry's age have to do with the fakery? How much traveling will you have to do when you're 71? Big adventure. Let's just fucking roll her with that. Are there any other reasons you're duping the American public? Oh, excuse me. The thinking was if we faked his adventure, he could lower production costs. Oh yeah, got a little cough going. Production costs. Tap water, stunt work. Production costs. Let's just fucking... Why are production costs so high? Because of Henry's increasingly high salary. When was the last time Henry actually went to a foreign country? Henry hasn't been outside of New Jersey in 10 years, so it's something local. Alright. Scar. When did Henry get that scar on his chin? He got that in a bullfight when he was a young man. Alright, employees? Are there any disgruntled employees that aren't happy about the stage location shoots? Why? Has Henry been poisoned? Insurance. Sorry about that. At Henry's age, isn't he an insurance risk? He is, which is yet another reason we stage the exotic locales. All right. Thanks for your time. We promise not to divulge your secret. I might. Be honest, I might. I'm gonna tell the world you're faking this shit. Unless it's medically relevant. See? I might. What are you talking about, House? Okay, I'll say it. Okay, I'll say it. Henry has a new strain of AIDS that could only be found in Malaysia. Hyper AIDS. Super AIDS. HIV, also known as AIDS. AIDS. I have AIDS? How? Why wasn't I told about this when he was diagnosed with AIDS? House. It's not your fault, Foreman. If only Henry didn't go to Malaysia. Why? I was never in Malaysia. I made the whole thing up. I haven't been outside the US in years. And cut, print, that's a wrap. You're a horrible, House. Lies. So, Henry, why do you lie to us? And don't blame video games or rap music because I'm pretty sure you don't even know what those things are. I'm not as active as I seem on TV. I can't jet around the world like I used to. Fake tan? Ooh. When you do travel, do you always use sunblock? Why? Do I have a skin condition? No. Immense stress? Are you under a lot of stress while shooting your show? Do you think my condition could be caused by stress? No, so fake trip. Why fake a trip to Malaysia? You ain't nothing but a liar. The elderly are my core audience. If they knew how frail I was, I'd lose them. Secrets. So it would be a problem if those reporters outside knew about this. Oh God, the press would have a field day if my secret got out. Allergy, fakery, dishonesty. Because you lied, we may not be able to get to the source of your symptoms in time. I'm not a big fan of honesty, but was it worth it? Was it worth it to maintain the lifestyle to which I've grown accustomed? I think so. The leather jacket over there probably costs more than you make in a month. But why? What? Oh, I gotta start over. Sorry. But what you don't know is I get paid in leather jackets. Foreign manner, hairstyle, lifestyle. What were you doing in the days before you went to Malaysia, quote unquote? And that's not an euphemism for got an Asian hooker. Nothing much. Hung around the house, read some books, did some yard work. Productive cough, whole truth. Is there anything else you've been lying to us about? Are you secretly a hot young woman? No, I really am an archaeologist and a seasoned world traveler. I just had to slow down a little. Well, if you slow down any more, I don't want to say you'd be dead, but you'd be deadish. Well, thanks for your time. Oops. Yeah, sorry, Chase. Our patient is the Milli Vanilli of archaeologists, or the Ashley Simpson, depending on your pop culture reference point. Oh, cut him some slack. He's an old man. You can't expect him to be as active as he used to be. Now, how could Henry have a foreign disease when he hasn't been anywhere foreign in 10 years? The disease isn't anything foreign, it's local. As a local as Cuddy's last one night stand, Tob and 13 come up with some local diagnostics. Chase, you decide which diagnosis is right. I mean, all of them prove your hero is a fraud, but still. And you could quote me on that. Hit him right in the balls. Chase, stand up. Excuse me. That would be a good thumbnail if I wasn't lazy enough to do thumbnails. I'm pretty lazy. I was up for a long time. And I'm still awake, which is awesome. Anyway, okay, people, today we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to have Chase here decide which of your diagnoses is correct, and which are, as Henry would say, balderdash. Anyway, Chase, I don't want you to feel pressured. I mean, if you choose the wrong diagnosis, your hero could die, but don't stress about it. I'm not. Good. So, what have we got? Find the possible diagnosis matches the word appearing on the whiteboard. Alright. So I gotta wait till some letters show up. First word has a C. Cat scratch fever. Oh, I'm good. He's got the cat scratch fever. Doo 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 doo. I can't sing the song. Cat scratch disease. Henry's been around a lot of animals. He has various animal bites and scratch marks. I'll give him flu-like symptoms. It explains the fever, the chills, and the abdominal pain. Oh, it's not cat scratch fever. Well, I wish I could say something, but it isn't my father figure surrogate who's at death's door. Speaking of which, Chase? No swollen lymph nodes. And he's not exhibiting any altered mental status. And he hasn't been scratched by a cat. That would be pretty important, would you think, Chase? Come on, your fake Indiana Jones in there is dying. Next. Alright. Just gotta wait till at least a word comes up. V, second word V. Respiratory or herpes? Herpes. It's herpes. It's always herpes. Herpes simplex virus. Herpes, you gotta be kidding. We gotta do a lower puncture to find out. He's a public figure. He meets a lot of people. Besides, it explains the abdominal pressure, the fever, the pain he's in. Yeah, but he has no mouth sores, no genital itching, or blisters. Can you stop talking about old people's genitals for 1 minute, Chase? It's just gross. Why are you fantasizing about your hero's genitals, Chase? What's wrong with you? Alright, let's see. Gotta wait for the letter to pop up. That's the name of the game, hey? 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's L. Could be this one. I'll do. Oh, there's this one. This one. Meningococcococcumia. Could it be bacteria? Bacterial? Meningococcoccumia? It's prevalent this time of year. That could explain the rash and the muscle fatigue. But his cough is dry and there's no sign of nausea. Besides, medical meaning blah 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 usually affects small children. And although Henry's whiny and wears diapers, he doesn't count. And Tob comes out swinging, not with anything useful, like a diagnostic, but still. What could it be? I really want to say Berlociosis, but it's not Berlociosis. It's Babesiosis. Babesiosis. The symptoms match. Find the possible diagnosis matches word appearing on the whiteboard. Another one? Come on. Come on. It's 2 words. Just give me a letter. E. Okay. Give me another letter. D. Disease. I know that one. Y. Lyme disease. They match Lyme disease. Even more. Even more. What are you, 8? No, she's 13. Keep up. Look, whether he was in Malaysia or New Jersey, Henry has tick bites. The guy has babesiosis. And the tick that carries babesiosis also carries Lyme disease, which is what Henry has. Let's make this a little easier. I'm sorry, did I say easier? I meant more game show like. Chase, make 2 columns, one for babesiosis and one for Lyme disease. What do we know about babesiosis? And the possible, yeah, same thing. Gamergate. No. E. Gamut. U. M. S. Summer. Wow, that was difficult. The infection only occurs in summer unless transmitted by a blood transfusion. Lyme disease, what does that look like? There's another one word. S. L. It's not blister, is it? No. 2 L's. Bullseye. It's a rash, kind of looks like a bullseye. C minus. I always say work smart, not hard. But you barely did either. Thanks, House. I love you. You're my hero. Next. You are my TV hero. Just gotta learn how to be an asshole like you. Oh, move this down so you can see the score. That's my score. 90. Yeah. 72. 18 time bonus. 0 penalties. 90. Fuck yeah. Deal, deal with it. Fuck yeah. Best damn janitor ever, bitches. Is that all we know? Remember Chase, Henry's life hangs in the balance. Hmm. Well, we also know what'll happen if I do this. And we know there's no bullseye pattern to the rash, and it's June. So it's babesiosis. Good work, Chase. Go get Cameron and test for babesiosis. Foreman, 13, get a chest x-ray. Tob, do an... yes, lower puncture, bitches! Do an lower puncture. Then, after that, clean my office. Get to do a lower puncture. What? Why? Because it's House MD. Every episode you have to do a lower puncture. It's every episode you have to do a lower puncture. That's why. You're on the show. You should know this, Tab. Well, because Chase did something obnoxious, but I can't punish him. He doesn't work under me. So I have to exact my revenge on someone. But why me? Beats me. I have issues. Like, my office is a mess. I feel like a trained puppy. Why do we just drop everything whenever House calls us? You're probably doing this because you miss playing Nancy Drew, and I'm doing it to help an old sick man. Ben? Look, I know you want me to say. I can't talk right now. Look, I know what you want me to say, but I'm not going to say it. Yeah, it's not Tuesday. Oh, really? What do I want you to say? It's not Tuesday, girl. That I want to save Henry because he was a childhood hero of mine and thus represents a father figure to me, one who fills the gap left by my deceased real father. Couldn't have said it better myself. Wait, no, no, I was just saying that's what I was not going to say. Too late, you already said it. So what exactly does Haltz want us to do? He wants us to conduct an immunofluorescent assay to test for babesiosis. Oh man. Should I take a break before this? That's kind of short. Yeah, I'll take a break before this. So, what? It's paused, and we'll take a break, and I'll come back later. All right. Get ready for part 3.